Laidback and a Maybach with the homie from way back. Yeah,
The MA double D.
it's been a while, man.
It's been a very long while.
I haven't seen you in 6 months,
Yeah, 6 months.
and seeing you every single week,
Yeah.
and on the weekends especially. What
Yeah.
for like at least 3 years
Yeah.
consistently, bro.
Yeah, you know, like it's our 4th year being friends on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, it came up like yesterday.
Shit. That's
Shit.
how bad of a friend I am. I'm not even going on Facebook.
You check that shit.
Shit. He's like, you didn't even send it to me. You're a real piece of shit. You know that? No.
Oh man.
Look, welcome to Laidback. We're on episode 6, I think. So I want to shout out the one and only homie. My boy Maddface is in the house. Vibe Science. And Chris Lambert goes by 3 names. Chris Lambert's the official.
So many names. There's been too many names.
That's
Thank you
true.
very much, 3 sides, Daniel and Miles, the weapon with the cannon of the camera. Thank you for having me. It's an honor.
Shout out our boy Will too. He just can't be here, unfortunately.
Yeah, shout out Will.
Sorry, man. No, that's all good. Gotta always show the homie in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it, bro. We appreciate you having you. What do you think of the studio? Do you like the vibes or what?
Oh, I love the vibes, man. You know me. I'm all about like surrounding yourself in not only success but inspiring things, and this is cool.
Yeah, we got down to it, man, Miles.
Yeah.
Pretty happy with the color, man. It's
I
pretty,
like it, man.
it's pretty good. Thanks, man. Unfortunately, the cameras can't see everything, but you know, it's all about the vibe and the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And
I can see myself sitting here for a while. Couple of whiskeys.
yeah,
Lot of deep
you're a
thoughts.
whiskey man. Yeah, I know you love your drink.
Yeah.
How's it been not like working in the clubs and stuff, man?
Oh, I miss the people. I miss the social interaction. I mean, not everyone's there for the music side of things, but I'm very music orientated. One of the big reasons I like music is the fact that like it's emotional. You can manipulate your emotions. It's like so powerful, and like it's kind of hard not to relate it to most things in life. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's why music as an art is so like successful and so commercialized and everywhere kind of thing.
And it's the universal language.
Oh
you
hell
know?
yeah.
Where people all around the world, and there's so many big artists. Like I was watching MC Hammer, with like a little snippet when he was on a podcast, and he was just saying, he's like, man, he goes, I'd perform like for Tupac and things like that, NWA, Eazy-E. And he's like, man, and then when his Ice Ice Baby hit, he goes, it was a thing that we didn't realize outside of America, and that was the world.
Yeah.
And he goes to have people around the world that can't speak, you know, your language or anything, but they know your song.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
But anyway, for people who don't know you, let's wind it back a bit. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. First of all, I want to know, you know, where'd your love for music come from? I already know your background because we're homies for so long, but I want to tell the peeps, man, where, you know.
I don't
how'd you
know. I
start out?
guess if I could remember my first real music experiences, it kind of go back to my dad. My dad used to listen to Queen's Reich, U2, stuff like that. And like his like stereos. This guy loves his damn stereo. Anyways, he used to be blasting that out all the bloody
Shout out
time.
Craig on the stereo. Still
Yeah.
talks about the stereo to this day.
But yeah, like just my dad was always very energetic when it came to music. You know, he'd sing along, and I don't know. I guess to me, like that was an outlet of connecting with my dad at first, and it kind of started there, and learning the ability to start making my own music. I was given a toy guitar as an experiment from my parents to see if I'd show interest in it. And I ended up loving the guitar. A little acoustic guitar about yay big, but I was yay big, so it was yay big kind of thing.
Yeah.
Year or two later, I was given a proper nylon string guitar and sent off to guitar lessons. And I did that with a funny enough, his name was Craig Lambert.
Oh, right.
He was my guitar teacher, and he taught me like.
So wait, your dad's name's Craig
My dad's
Lambert.
name's Craig Lambert.
Then you went to a guitar teacher
Yep.
named Craig Lambert.
At Frets and Sticks on Main South Road. So I guess that's
But what
where
was that experience for your dad there? That's what I need to find out.
Oh,
I gotta ask him because it's
I
like
don't
he
know.
calls up a place and he's like, "Hey, I'm Craig Lambert." He's like, "Yeah, I'm Craig Lambert too." Like it would be a bit of a
Yeah, I don't know. He actually
When you
never
think
threw it in my
about
face. To be honest, it probably didn't even dawn on me at the time. I was pretty naive little kid. Like, it was kind of. It wasn't until like
they
I
weren't
actually
brothers.
finished the
Like, they weren't brothers. And
Oh, there was
distant
a
cousins.
there was a relation thing. There was like a relation aspect. Like, oh, so
Oh, okay.
obviously my mom's like Tasmanian, so like that's where the fucking joke came in. It was like, oh, how many family members we got?
Yeah, that's right.
But
Definitely double heads.
my
here.
my dad's South Aussie, so I don't know. There wasn't any relation, but it was kind of cool. It was really it was an interesting teacher. He had a very classical approach to it. Like when like he would teach me, explain why I need to do this and this, and then kind of like snap at me, like kind of like slap me on the hand if I'm being an idiot, or I'm kind of like I'm not focusing on what I should be focusing on.
So you got the old school teachings where they just gave you a bit of a
Kind of, yeah. I never got slapped, but he'd snap at me, and you just feel the tone in his voice, and like they kind of set me on a that set me on like the right path of like kind of learning, experimenting. But none of this was like kind of music theory. I was learning like my keys and chords and blah blah blah, but it was more so learning via the teachings of what music was already out there, which was I'd learn Sweet Child of Mine, stuff like that.
like the bass, like
fucking
the classic.
Yeah, or I'd learn all the classics, and like basically I would learn from that.
So what age was that around?
Dude, I don't know. I was still in primary school. I was just leaving.
12.
Yeah, I was just leaving primary school, and I ended up quitting that after a while. I actually lost interest, and not necessarily lost interest in playing guitar, but kind of lost interest in learning the theory of things.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the theory that kind of had me interested. It was kind of recreating like the excitement, the emotion and stuff. I think that's what, like, I look back because I stopped guitar lessons and I kind of regret that. I still love playing guitar, but I'm not fluent with every note, and I can't jump up and down the frets as much as I'd love to.
Yeah. Do you reckon with time and just doing it yourself, you could do that, or do you reckon you need to go to another?
No,
like
I think I could work it out myself if I
Yeah.
spend enough time on it. But I mean, these
It's
days,
one thing we struggle to have.
yeah,
So,
these days, like my DAW is my instrument, like my interface, like my everything is around me. Everything around me is my instrument,
Yeah.
and I know how to use the things I have very well, and I'm not shy to say it. I'm very confident in myself. I'm very confident in my music and just the way I do things, because the way I do things makes me feel good, which means that I'm doing it right. I mean, the whole idea of this is create an experience or express myself or whatever. Yeah.
I can't say you don't make dope shit because motherfucker makes all my beats. Damn. Yeah, that's where the Vibe Science came into
The
it.
illest.
Yeah, dude, that was a dope beat.
Yeah.
And look, we experimented. Like, we've made hundreds. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be hundreds at this point now, even just experimenting, having fun. But we were pretty solid with a lot of tracks, man.
It was,
And
it was
some
pretty
just
crazy.
clicked,
Yeah, I guess one of my biggest one of my biggest evolutions in like music was actually working with you.
Oh, cheers, bro.
And that's when I started like I always played around with vocals, and I sung a little bit when I was a kid. I had a deep interest for it because it was a new instrument kind of thing.
Yeah.
Me, using myself as an instrument. But like working with you, it was a new experience because you came in with like these fresh ideas, that something that I couldn't put together, and then kind of we had some crazy ass tracks. I mean, like it took us a little while to put some tracks out, but in reality, our best tracks, like, well, every track was our best track. Um, and that's because we eventually found like a midway. Like, I knew how to use you, and you knew how to use me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, come in mad. I need this and this done. Mad. I need, you know, I'm ready to hit that hard stuff today. I mean, listen to this guy. I want to hit this stuff. And then, in order for me to have my impact on your music, instead of just trying to copy whatever you're telling me to replicate or something like that, I started sculpting my sound and how I work around in order to get you to what I felt as if represented us both.
Yeah, yeah.
So obviously, you know, you'd commission me to do some stuff, and you know that was always cool. But I always put my touch into it. Um, yeah, it's funny. Like, music to me has always just been about like the vibe, the love, the experience, being able to connect with other people, touch other people, stuff like that. In high school, I mean, you know, I was the little white kid kind of thing that was usually fairly quiet, besides when he was being an idiot kind of thing. And then went into a music class and met a couple of other kids that didn't necessarily have a place, and then kind of just, you know, I got to do some recording for some other people, a Maori band. They didn't really have a band name, but
That's when you started learning the
dude,
recording and the
Islander singers are just crazy. I
Yeah,
mean, this
yeah.
was a big brother, a little brother, and they brought in like one of their sisters one time because they were recording some really cool stuff. And that was like amazing in itself. Wasn't the same connection that myself and you had. It was kind of like I was listening and I was trying to replicate what I was hearing in my ears on the computer.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would record them one by one, and then I would do like boosting, and that's, and keep in mind, I apart from guitar lessons, I've had very, very little to zero training with music. I
So
I found
self-taught, like.
yeah, I found digital music by GarageBand. I found that on my high school laptop. I opened it up and saw the keyboard there. I'm like, oh, this is cool. You could play it with the keys.
Yeah,
Like,
that
this
was
is how it
fun,
started.
man. How many times you'd fuck around on that little keyboard and just like make out the dun 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 Mission
Yeah.
Impossible and shit.
Yeah.
Dun, dun. I can do it. Like, good old high school days.
Yeah, but
Actually, just want to butt in too. Boff was on the show last week, man. He was saying, "Fuck it" was insane production. We need to get that out. And got problems. He's like, man, we gotta still want to put him out. Gotta do
man,
something.
I
with
got
him.
some problems.
That
Yeah.
got problems, man. How good was this fucking
I
verse?
still listen to like fuck it. I listen to that a lot. I keep telling
I still
people, it's
listen
like
to
we
a lot of
need
our
to
tunes,
finish
bro.
it, man. But I mean, it is a busy. Boff is doing really well.
Yeah,
he's a busy guy. He's got his priorities and stuff set straight. Shout out Boffer. You're an OG, man. I like your shit. I love it.
There's gonna be an album coming out, bro. Can't wait. He was talking a bit about it, so
I want him to jump on one of my beats. I want to see what would happen with just me and him in the booth.
you should cook it up, man. He'll definitely get down.
Yeah, I gotta find
Dude,
time, man.
Yeah, he's the same, bro.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. It's been fucking crazy. So have you've obviously, I know you'd never stop doing music. So over this break and stuff, when you've been a bit more busier, you know, have you been really producing much yourself, or?
I've been working for. I've had little releases. I've had stuff with Chief Street. Shout out Chief Street. I had release with Bitch, which was like a Marauder bootleg, and that was weird for us because we're big fans of Marauder, and not many people like remixes stuff out of just like respect. And usually when you're doing a remix, it's kind of like putting your own taste onto someone else's piece of work, but sometimes it can come off I guess disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because it was so within its own zone, within its own right. There was almost a religion around his music. Because if you wanted one thing, you go to him and
Yeah.
you stay on him. You don't piss off and do whatever. I mean, you got to respect the talent and the people who dare. And I mean, he never tried to be commercial, but he made such great music on his own. I know he's a big fan of Tramper and stuff, and those guys, when they started, they did their own thing. They did really well at it. But yeah, me and Fitch took a big step doing a remix of one of Marauder's stuff, and the feedback we got was great. It was, this is so cool. Like what we did was resample some of his stuff, and we did a DMB break. We did a DMB drop, which was more of a Fitch kind of thing. We did a drum step thing, which is like OG Maddface. I used to love my drum step. If you were to ask me what's the difference between dubstep and drum step, I'd just say that the drums are like a lot more exciting. That's basically all I could tell you. Sorry,
There's
you
some bass
freaks
head
for
talk.
genres. Yeah.
It's a lot of bass head talk right here. People
Yeah.
aren't understanding there's bass. He's talking about bass artists, and yeah, this is why we got the bass man in the house.
Yeah.
So what got you first, like what was your first, I know what your first genre is, but can you tell them what you were really first into? Because it was very far from fucking bass, I'll tell you that much.
I produced orchestras, orchestral suites.
Yeah. Like orchestral things.
Orchestral
So,
scores, yeah.
So it was
that was
choirs and things like that. Like
GarageBand had like a really cool like violin and like brass stabs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is like for like Fruity Loop people, I mean like brass stabs are what Timberland, fucking all that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
And I found that in GarageBand. I'm like, oh shit, cool. But instead of going in the way of like hip hop, making it bouncy and whatever, I played with it to create like a longer lasting kind of up and down. I mean, I back then I even used like you can get like MIDI files. Like people would release like MIDI packs where you would have like a pre-programmed melody, and this is where I started learning like music theory by myself, because I had to start learning how to follow, the melody and stuff. And it was really weird because as I was trying to do all of this by ear and trying to figure out what was sounding really good, I had really unorthodox melodies and harmonies. So my orchestral stuff was really cool. I really got into it because I was hearing some stuff that you usually wouldn't hear. I mean, I was a kid. I watched movies, and every movie has an orchestral score and that kind of thing. And it was always very linear and progressive, rather than what I was doing was kind of dropping and jumping back up, and it had this really weird subtle moments. Started doing some really weird stuff, and constantly being inspired. Yeah, like my whole upbringing has just been inspiring myself and like happy mistakes. So, and then that kept going on, and I found a program called Logic Pro, which is like the big brother version of Garage. And that's
what are you listening to at this time though? Like what are you kind of listening? I know what you're creating, but what kind of music are you listening to?
I was listening to Nickelback, Joker and the Thief on Rewind, basically. Coldplay, Foo Fighters.
Yeah, Foo Fighters on Nickelback. Look at this photograph.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Matt. Look at that photograph. Fucking my mate always sings out of work and shit. And he does like,
Dude, I think it's a good song. I don't care what people say. I like it.
Oh man, you know what? I remember. Apparently, I was supposed to get him a ticket to Nickelback, and I fucking never did. But then I bought him a ticket to Bon Jovi, which was like fucking a lot more expensive. Let me tell you that much.
Oh
yeah. But my mate went to the concert when they came to Adelaide, and he just said that it was so fucking loud. Like they they rock it out. They're insane.
Yeah. God damn.
Nickelback. Good on Nickelback. Yeah. What's one of your favorite songs from Nickelback? Is it Photograph?
Yeah, I'll probably have to be Photograph.
Because you can't think of any right now. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear there's like that one
that
other,
bullshit
but
look.
yeah. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm not gonna get caught lying on camera.
I love it. You can tell because I'm your homie and I'll call you out.
Yeah,
like
I know
anyone
you're
else,
cool.
I just let it slide.
I know you're cool.
Sorry, Matt. It is what it is. It's been a minute since we've caught up, so.
Yeah, it's
been
been a
great,
while.
man.
I missed them, man.
I know, man. Just shooting the shit. We're watching.
I missed
Pimp My
you,
Ride.
Miles.
It has been a fucking long time, man.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, we're just watching Pimp My Ride, where the car was so fucking shit.
Exhibit.
Yeah, dude, and the way it was shot, like, whoa,
Yeah.
crazy. But that, took off a lot of people's careers and shit. So
Yeah.
fun times. Shout out Pimp My Ride. You go and pimp Chris's ride, but he said he wouldn't let anyone touch it.
Yeah.
So what do you drive?
Go near it.
What do you cruise around these days?
I drive myself a little Lexus IS200.
So you upgraded because we were in what was it, the Corolla? No, that's the Corolla?
Yeah, I used to the Corolla, yeah.
How's the Corolla going? Is it gone or?
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, she's
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, she wasn't looking too good when I saw her last.
She was a go-kart puffing black smoke, unfortunately.
From A to B, mate. Hey, look,
It was a beautiful car. I miss it. I didn't just disconnect my thing, did I? No.
God damn it, man.
Yeah.
From the engineer here.
Yeah. Yeah. I miss the Corolla. That was good times.
Killer. Yeah. And you weren't really cruising that much when we first met, so.
No, I wasn't.
Cruising
Well,
around now?
but it feels good cruising around now. I didn't bother getting my license because when I was 18, I didn't really need one because of funny enough, because of music, I knew a lot of people, and I had a lot of opportunities to go do some stuff for like free, or people would pick me up and drop me off, kind of thing. Never really worried about my license. And then I bumped into a girl one night at a nightclub with purple hair, looking awful sad because of some pricks. Bought her a couple of drinks. 2 years later, we find out that we're expecting one. We got married. I got a little child, and as soon as I found out that we were pregnant, I was like, yeah, I'm not being one of those dads that fucking gets picked up by their dad or something like that. It wasn't my thing. So I hustled my ass, and I in saying that, I had my L's since I was 18. I've actually had to renew my L's like twice. It's bad. But
lazy.
So lucky
lazy.
enough, I had my L's.
Just get your
such a long
fucking
time,
license, all right? You got the L's.
Yeah.
You've already got to the hard part. Driving the car is easy. It's the fun.
So I managed to smash out my license within within 8 months, really. As well, we do all the hours, and I had it for a month, and got to drive my little family home, which was a big deal to me. And
it's good times, awesome, man. Shout out Luan.
Yeah.
And Luaria.
Luaria. Yeah.
And she's ready picking up the music, man. She was always rocking it in the studio with us.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. She's like, her experience is slightly kind of like mine. She'll see me in the office, and I won't always be like kind of working on music. I'll be always just playing music. I've got keyboards and stuff. Since she was about 9 months old, she knew how to hold down a piano key, and I got excited when she started smacking the keys. I've got the video of when we first did it.
Yeah.
And she saw I got excited. She's like, "Oh my god, Dad's liking this. All right, let's go." Started going up and down, and that's where it started for her. And now she has her own little drum kit. She smashes on the cymbals. She's got her own little piano with a microphone, and she sits there singing. Pretty crazy. So like, if you're watching this video, like, keep an eye out for Aria Lambert in 10 years, and see where she goes.
You're gonna put all of your fucking magic in it, man.
Oh
The
man,
sci-
if she wants to
the
do something,
scientific
I'll
shit.
provide the outlet.
She'll
Yeah.
get forced to do music, alright, let's face it. She's gonna be around it her whole life,
Oh
alright?
hell yeah.
Dude, you're always locked up. Man, you could, before, right, when I used to come to you, it could be the definition of, that was the dungeon, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
used to lock down in the dungeon, like fucking, they call it an ATL.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah,
get
me
down
and
and
you
make
started
tunes,
in
bro,
a
you know?
granny flat that was converted from a garage with
Yeah.
my dad and mum. And that was cool. That was some cool times. I made some really crazy music during then. One of them being a Hero Bus bootleg. But we had our very first track that we finished was Bank or Money, whatever we called it.
Yeah,
Dollar
something like
dollar
that.
sign.
Yeah, that's right, the dollar sign song. And then we did 2 tracks in
Yeah,
one
yeah.
night. That was
That was crazy. Yeah, we used to smash stuff out in like 1 week, and then I mean this is the grayer area of music. Was we were good, and we knew we were good, and we knew we could release stuff. I keep saying we still are, but
just ain't doing it as much, right?
we started trying to be more tactical about how we're doing music in order to be successful, and that's when things start getting complicated for almost any artist. Some artists get lucky, and not get. Let's just say that everything in this world comes down to luck. It doesn't matter how much effort you put in, you still need a little bit of luck, or the planets aligning for something to happen perfectly and do really well. And we made some good music. We have a lot of good music.
Yeah.
We have a
We
lot
need
of good
King
music.
Kong to come out.
Found
Yeah.
I found
You
the
didn't think
stems
I was
for
gonna
that.
rip that out, huh? I've been waiting for King Kong, bro.
I found
That
the-
was the beast of a track, and
I
it just
found
got
the
buried
stems-
because of this piece of shit.
I found
That
the
was your
ste-
fault.
I found the stems 2 weeks.
Can you get his face right now? You know you're on his face right now. I'm right.
I'm gonna drink my water.
Oh,
I actually found
I
the stems
miss
for
you,
that 2
bro.
weeks ago while I was on Discord with one of my mates.
I remember sending that to Crunk, and he was like, "Dude, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing with this?"
Yeah, I got the original takes, but I don't have the original instrumental.
That instrumental was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was slapping.
And what was that other one that you were gonna drop in your EP, but we never did that?
60 hertz.
60 hertz, and then we had that trap song.
I can't remember
It's
the name
real
of it.
swingy, man, and that was a fucking wild track. It's pretty much done. See, we've got plenty of they're done, but we just never put shit out. Do you know how much, bro? You put out, you make so much gold in so many different genres. Like that's the thing. Like, what inspires you to dip in so many genres? Like, tell mofos where you came from. What you really like, what you started out from. You were doing bounce before you were doing. You want to ruin your reputation here?
Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, bounce was like the real.
That was the early stages, though, right?
As an artist, that's where I was recognized. Started getting recognized as I was making bounce. I made some cool stuff. I can't remember how I bumped into him, but I bumped into a guy called Checkers. And his name's Joel. I'm not gonna say his last name because I'm gonna mispronounce it. I'm sorry, dude. But bumped into a guy called Checkers, and he was he was starting up his own little group, which was Knockout Entertainment, and that was cool. I can't remember if it was before or after my Eminem bootleg. As Jokes. That was actually the very first name was Jokes. Jokes. You're never gonna find that name. Don't worry, I've wiped it from the planet. It's now just Chris Lambert on SoundCloud. I've kind of left my old music on there as just just as a reminder. I mean, I'm not ashamed of it. The things that I don't like see, this is once again another grey area of music. Was I was making some really cool Melbourne bounce. Had a lot of clout behind it, and this was brand new. People were learning how to make music, and without triggering people, bounce is fairly easy to make. It with the tools that were supplied back then. It was just a sine wave or a saw wave distorted with a low pass filter that was going just following the bass basically. Boom, 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 boom. That was really cool. It hyped people up. So I got into it because I got into bounce because I saw what it was doing to people. It was hyping people up. It was energetic. It was cool. So I wasn't necessarily making bounce because I enjoyed the musicality of it, but I was enjoying the reaction I was getting, which, I mean, we could say that I was enjoying the clout that I was getting from it.
Oh, you got to piss some people off with them comments. No,
I
love it though. Freedom of speech, bro. Speak your mind.
Oh, funny enough, like
you're a bass head, bro. And hey, motherfuckers, stay in your place, and you love your realm, and you do your thing, and there's nothing wrong.
The
with
real
that.
funny thing about this is like, Checkers always has this argument. Like, I reckon me and him have had the argument like, kick bass is okay, but I mean, actually the thing was like, like the actual Melbourne bounce that like a lot of people went nuts for back in the day. I used to call it electro, because if you listen to like old school like Afrojack and stuff like that, the only difference between Melbourne bounce and electro was the fact that there was an offbeat bass. Back in the day, the bass line used to follow the melody, but now the same melody, but because of the offbeat bass, we branded it as Melbourne bounce, which that's where the combination of electro and kind of minimal kind of like squashed in. And this was cool because I started off loving electro. I didn't make electro before Melbourne bounce, but I definitely listened to it. I listened to I think still one of the tracks that I've played the most in all my life is Wolfgang Gartner's remix of After Dark. I still listen to it. That's where like stuff got really interesting to me. It was a combination of like pop vocals that had attitude to it, like this dirty, gritty bass line going nuts. But the hilarious thing about that is you could just sidechain and put an offbeat bass on there, and it's no longer electro, it's bounce. And this was another exciting thing for me because I was working these things out, and that was very exciting. I felt like my knowledge was continuously moving forward.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm one of those guys that like
technological level, yeah.
That's
why what we essentially came up with vibe science. Like I would call you the scientist. The way you look at music, man, is very unorthodox, but it's different.
Yeah.
You know, and the way you are, man. Look, you gotta just witness it. Like, what we do is, I don't know. It's just, man. A lot of what I've seen is what a lot of the old musicians did with like Dre and Snoop, and how they were just all in the studio together. If you get a lot of plugins and things like that, but you also, download wild fucking instruments and things like that.
See, that's something I, resampling old music, that wasn't a thing until you came into the scene. I was making all my own original stuff, and then you came in, and then you were showing me this, you showed me this new spectrum of how people were making music, and I started, watching other people do it, and they were recreating it from old music, and that's where some
hip hop, man, just take that shit, make that shit, and make it hot, and fucking just drop it.
Yeah.
Up, you know what I mean? Shout out hip hop. That's the love for hip hop.
Yeah.
Just cut that shit up.
Old school hip hop is always
You make
the best,
dope drums, bro. Like your bass, I gotta admit, your bass is second to none.
Yeah.
I always want more bass, and then you give me too much bass. I'm like, all right, it's overtaken the whole project.
It was
But,
funny because we were producing on not this was before I had monitors, but we were producing on my goddamn
Logic?
no. You remember I've still got them. They're the big black boxes that had like 8-inch. I had double 8-inch
Oh
subs
yeah,
in them.
yeah.
Yeah, we were making music on that. You remember
Yeah,
when like the
well,
neighbors
yeah.
used to throw rocks and shit at the fucking
Yes, at the top of the
yeah.
roof.
God, that was good times. You never know you're in the good times until when you get out of them.
Yeah, it's been a bit rough, man. Like especially like I'm blessed to be able to like we're in South Australia, so we
Yeah.
obviously have like a lot more freedom and stuff than other people in Australia and the world. But yeah, I'm blessed at least we can have a platform which we've created here to do this, because like not hosting the clubs does suck. And man, being at the Vic, like shout out the Vic homies. Anyone from the Vic down south? I used to go to Chris's studio every Friday, and then used to get ready, get changed, and go down to the Vic and fucking party until like 3 o'clock, sometimes 4.
Who's that white kid at Three Sides is with?
And then
Hey.
if you were a Vic OG, like,
Yeah, I was at the
time.
Vic before you were. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I went to the Vic once, and then the second time I was there, I was playing.
I gotta
didn't
give a
stop
shout
for
out to
3
Chris
years.
Seraph. He was actually the first MC
Yes.
I ever like. I ever fucked with like. He fucked with my stuff. He had a lot of appreciation for me, and I was 18 years old. I didn't know too many people. This was before Knockout Entertainment kind of thing. Yeah, he showed a lot of love, and like that was exciting to me as well. I was like, oh my god, this guy's like doing HQ and stuff. And
I
this
love
guy
MC
likes me.
Chris. Yes, if anyone didn't know, that is Chris from
Seraph.
HQ. All right, MC Chris, fucking OG. When I came into the scene, showed a lot of love. Really good dude. You know, we would just like spit bars and shit, freestyle in the back. You know, did speak about you, which was, you know, he told me the whole stories, and you guys were homies.
I reckon he's still got my bloody audio interface. If you're watching this, I want it back.
Yeah.
That was given
ain't
to
getting it
me
back,
by that was given to my dad by the former drummer of the Rolling Stones.
You definitely
no,
not getting
no.
it back now.
No. The Little River Band. The former drummer of the Little River Band gave that interface to my dad to give to me, because my dad used to go to work and talk about like my music and how I love it and stuff. So another cool little throwback. I
You're
want
not
it
getting
back.
it back, man. That shit long gone.
That eBay prices went up, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Crazy. Man, so why so many names? Can you tell people why so many names? Why Vibe Science? Why
It was
Maddface jokes?
It was because of like the marketing thing of it. So I had jokes, and then I obviously had I had 2 semi-viral songs come out, and my own friends didn't know that I was jokes. So I was like, oh, not. It probably was. I wasn't getting the recognition that I thought I deserved. So I rebranded myself Chris Nova. Released a couple of tracks under that. Started losing interest within the bounce scene because of some experiences I had with some people, which was unfortunate. But as I said, I wasn't enjoying bounce as I wasn't enjoying the musicality of bounce and that kind of stuff. I was enjoying the experiences I was having with people and the experiences I was creating and stuff. And then things started getting a bit hairy for a little while, and I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. I can't deal with these people who's got it. Like, my time was up, kind of thing. Yeah.
So then that's when you went straight into the bass genre. Like, would you say
I was
then you went into bass, or
I was making trap 3 months before shit hit the fan. And that was infusing what I used to do with orchestrals, because it's always brass driven and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And using the sound design that I had learnt from Melbourne Bounce, because when trap started back up again, you had a festival trap, trap, and it was just a sawtooth that was distorted, basically exactly like a Melbourne Bounce. like lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sound design. We don't have enough time to talk about that. Sound design was the epiphany of my whole music career and anything. It was learning how to manipulate whatever the hell I wanted to make it sound cool and weird. One of the coolest things I ever did was recreate the Showtech sound, and I got approached by a familiar name asking me how I did it, and it was a cool experience. I got to stay up all night and talking to him and explaining to him how I did it and same with the preset. Ever since then, you know, I see him in the clubs and he'll give me a nod and he'll say hey, and I think that's cool. So yeah, like sound design was the epiphany of everything. So I had Melbourne bounce stuff worked out really well, and then I was hearing this new trap stuff, and oh, this stuff's cool. Like this musically is getting my attention. It's got a groove with switch ups. It's the tempo ranged. Like with bounce, you had like 126 BPM to 130 BPM, which is basically constantly. I was over it. Then you had trap that ranged from 70 up to 90, getting towards like the twerky kind of stuff shortly after that. And that is trap is how I became Maddface.
Yeah.
So I was still under Chris Lambert. I released a remix of Collard Greens. And that went pretty well. They're like, oh, we're liking this. One of my favorite comments was from an Adelaide guy called Liggs. He said, it's almost like you've spent your whole music career working up to making this kind of music. And that changed, once again, that changed my way of thinking. I'm like,
shout out my homie Liggs.
Liggs.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, also
good
fucking
HQ homie, bro.
Knockout Entertainment OG as well.
Really?
Yeah, he was along there. Knockout Entertainment, we were not contracted, but we did the music for Bounce Inc. when they first opened up.
Right.
Which was a cool little hookup that Checkers got us, and then yeah, it was a cool gig. It was pretty good money, pretty good hours. We did it Fridays and Saturdays. Yeah, it was cool. So yeah, trap started, and then dubstep started shortly after that because I started learning how to make growls. I was playing with frequency modulations through FM8, and then my very first Maddface track was when my mum started going downhill. So at a young age, my mum was had to deal with cancer. I had a very ill younger brother. So moving forward, my mum had dealt with a few things, and this was like music was like more of an escape kind of thing. I guess, yeah, it's just everything bundles up and it's a big snowball. And my mum started getting iller. We were getting told some nasty things by doctors that I didn't come in terms with very easily because I'm always been a very positive person, very positive thinking, trying to convey that, and the whole family was just in a shit place. So I did what I did. From my knowledge, I used my music to try to create an emotion other than sad and hopelessness, and that was my first Maddface track, Dear Mum, which
I've heard, which is great. You should go check it out, Maddface SoundCloud.
Did my own vocals on it, had a vocoder, not the most perfectly in tune vocals in the world, but it was enough to kind of put the message through, and that was Trap with Future Bass, which wasn't really Future Bass wasn't a big thing at the time I did it, but it was using like super saws from progressive house and stuff like that, and automating the filter on it to kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we had that kind of Future house.
Yeah.
Beat. That one, I was like, yeah, make this.
Yeah.
Still haven't got it.
Still in the vault.
Yeah, it's still in the vault somewhere.
So
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
yeah, I don't know where dubstep really kicked in. I never saw a whole lot of live shows. I had experience at HQ with Chris Seraph and stuff. I'm surprised that I don't remember bumping into you at HQ because we definitely would have.
Yeah, we would have crossed paths.
Yeah.
I was at the older club, like at the old HQ towards the end.
Yeah.
So I'm hell surprised I didn't see you. Like, 'cause you would have come out.
I
definitely
DJ'd
around
once
then.
or twice, but I was doing the bass shows because Maddface was a thing before old HQ died off. And I did the X Core show, and there was like another one, which was so fucking fun. Yeah, I don't know where Maddface started, but the name Maddface, I met a guy called Adam Fetch, and I met Adam Fetch through someone who knew me for bass, for making some bass sounds and bass music, and he said, "Hey, putting on a show with these 4 other guys," and this is a shout out to Apple Bar Filth, run by 4 guys at a time. I won't name. I won't go into the whole naming thing, but I'll name Fetch because Fetch is currently my manager. But I met Fetch, and he was like, "Hey man, like that was your beats? That was your like track or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Oh, okay, let's talk some shop." And then I found out that he was Fetch of Never Say Die. Never Say Die released from Tramper, stuff like that. And I went, "Oh god, this guy's a freaking OG." He showed me some of the stuff he made, and it was a really cool connection. And yeah, things just spiraled out. And he's like, "Well, what are you going to call yourself?" And I don't know. I want to call myself something that sounds crazy, but something that sounds comedic as well. And I came up with all these stupid names like Bassface, shit like that. And then eventually, Maddface popped up.
Did you just go through the letters of the alphabet? Like, was that
I don't know how I did
Bassface,
it. There was definitely some
race face,
there was
case
some
face,
like
lace
notes.
face?
There was definitely some notes in my old iPod. And he's like, "Make a double D just for the funny side of it." Listen, double D.
Yeah.
And we went with it. It was cool. So we hit up a graphic designer, and he did this really cool mad face. And then I saw my logo, and the D's were turned around in order for the joke.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, this is cool. This is a new attitude I've got now. Like, this is it. I'm owning Maddface.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I loved making the music. I loved the whole musical side of bass and dubstep and stuff. But the thing with Maddface was trying not to brand it as like a one thing. So yeah, just Maddface just kind of happened. It wasn't an epiphany moment or whatever. It was just, I'm gonna make bass music. Chris Lambert has obviously got like a lot of bounce, a lot of commercial stuff, and then Maddface was just going to be my next venture.
So kick back into the studio stuff that we were talking about before. What would be your top 3 plugins?
Top 3 plugins. God damn, man.
Oh, I know it's hard for you, motherfucker, but you got to pick 3.
So are we talking about now or back in the day?
Not just now, like what you're
now?
rocking now.
Alright, easy. Phase Plant, Massive / Massive X. I'm gonna trigger some people, I'm sorry. And Contact. They're probably the best.
And any producers, what's like, you got some tips? What's some good presets they should go get?
Do things that are uncomfortable. Use presets, samples, tutorials and stuff as a way to kind of guide you, not build your sound around the things that you get. The way that old school guys, it seems that the way the old school guys did is, what old school guys did was they would get classic jazz songs and stuff like that, and they would resample it, play it on a record
Vinyl,
player, turn up the speed, and that's what they got, the high pitched effects and stuff. Essentially, if anyone ever has the argument with you is you're just ripping someone off, guitar is the most resampled object in the world, and not for the fact that it's been recorded and then resampled. The fact that it's the same damn freaking notes, same damn tones, everything. We just all we're doing is playing a different sequence. It's not like someone's discovered a different chord progression in the last 100 years. It's not a thing. It's everything is resampled. So I mean, for new guys, just try to have that mindset when making music, but don't let other people's music kind of shape what you're doing. If you want to stay inspired for a very long time, focus on yourself, focus on developing, and just have fun.
Yeah. So where's Maddface going, man?
Maddface is not long. Oh,
Can you drop
sorry.
some gems here or what? The
I can-
pizza's creeping on you.
No, fucking hungry. Maddface Madwell EP is coming very soon. I've been teasing it for a very long time, and the reason it hasn't come out yet is because I keep adding music to it. So it's virtually Maddface, Mad World album, but I'm still branding it as an EP because I'm going to release part by part rather than the whole thing straight away. In terms of Maddface content, I've got Maddface Twitch. I'm going to start showing people some cool stuff. I'm going to show people kind of where I came from in terms of learning what tools I to use and stuff like that. Yeah, so keep an eye out on Twitch. Keep an eye out for just Maddface content in general. I'm working with some guys at Area 52 at the moment to produce some content there. And that's like Twitch streaming stuff once again, just talking music with people elsewhere.
If you're on that Twitch streaming, make sure you go and check them out. Shout out the boys Maddface, and is what area
Area 52, yeah.
on Twitch as well?
On Twitch is like Area 52. Area.
Alright.
Sorry, boys. No.
Jeez.
Just Area 52. I'm telling you now, not many other people have got that name.
Yeah.
I'm not here to promote that.
No,
stuff.
but still, just saying, check it out on
Yeah,
Twitch.
yeah.
If you're anyone on Twitch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get down on it.
And I mean,
I don't
you'll
know
probably
much
see
about
some
Twitch,
more.
so like, you know, the homie's gonna school me in it. I'm a little bit behind time.
Yeah.
Too much on the fucking tools. That's my problem. But
You'll see some more stuff from me and you in terms of vibe science, and that's another can of beans. But we're talking about Maddface today.
yes, definitely vibe science. Oh man, you can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, but that's where you really got into the hip hop. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. This in terms of like branding, you know, you had, as I said, I had Maddface like dubstep related stuff, and then me and you were working on a lot of stuff, and I was doing really well with like hip hop and like that kind of soothing kind of stuff.
The soul,
And Vibe
homie,
Science
the
came
soul.
in because you called me the scientist, and my thing has always been about vibes. Can't preach it enough. And yeah, Vibe Science came a thing. So like Vibe Science we already got our first track out, which was released quite a long time ago. Delaying Myself and You.
Yes. Shout out Britza.
Yeah, Creases, that awesome track. Vibe Science also had a hand in working with you and Mattia.
Yeah.
I say that right now.
Yeah, Drunk by the Ocean, bro.
Drunk by the Ocean. Crazy track. Vibe Science had a hand in one of your
everything, bro, and something about Mary. That was
something about Mary. Yeah, that was one of my
all I gotta say
favorite
is
tracks.
thank you for pressing record, alright? Because if you never just press record, fuck,
Goddamn.
never know what
This guy in the
what would've
studio
happened.
does not shut up.
Yeah, I'm actually being very reserved today.
You don't shut up. I'll sit there in my computer chair and I'll be working on music, and all I can hear behind me is it sounds like he's speaking in tongues. He just raps all this crap so quickly, and he doesn't write any of it down. So something about Mary was like a real happy mistake. This is the second studio we had. We've been working together for a year now. I was at my rental place. And we had a guitar loop on from Splice, and I was just looking for some inspiration. I couldn't be stuffed playing anything on the guitar. And you're like, oh, I'm feeling kind of chilled out today,
Yeah,
man.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, you're just chilling like this, and I just put this guitar loop on and went into the kitchen to start thinking about what I'm gonna do for dinner, and all I can hear is something about Mary, and I can hear it from the other side. And I'm like, okay, so I just casually walked into the room and pressed record and walked out, and you sung the hook. I'm like, okay, that's chill. I came back in. I was like, dude, that's freaking cool. So I created a 16 bar loop, looped it, added some drums, looped it, just kept extending it. Basically, it was just one loop for what, 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, and we just built and built and built.
And I was like, look, I'm gonna leave you alone with this for a little while. I pressed record, walked out, and he freestyled I don't know what genre to call it, but you freestyled a song.
Yes,
You freestyle sung, and that was weird. Like, yeah, you're, as I said, working with you has been like has helped my music evolve, because
same for me as well, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like I never could make the beats nowhere near as good as you can, and nowhere near in the time that you can. You know, like, and that's why I think we work so well together. And man, we just have fucking fun. That's what music is all about, you know.
Yeah.
I do take it very serious, you know, because if you want to get somewhere and you want to be successful, you got to take it to a serious level and a serious.
You have to be able to shit talk while you're in the studio.
Yeah, but you get it. That's what it's all about.
You have
man.
no idea the profanity and the messed up stories we've come up with, not just told.
Yeah.
The narratives that we've made. And it's all fun at the end of the day. Anything you do in life, if you wanna enjoy it, I mean, enjoy it.
Yeah. Speaking of motherfucking fun, I think it's about time, Chris. I think you're ready, man.
I've been staring this down.
You've been looking at the screen. It's time for Nintendo 64, bro. Okay, what we got going here?
We got some bloody slow ass frame rate.
Already. Pretty much. Welcome to Mario Kart, Nintendo 64. You have to write your own name here. You get to pick your own player. You have to do Luigi's Race.
Luigi's Race.
Raceway, I think it's called.
You did something wrong, didn't you?
I probably don't fuck up. So then you got one chance to get the fastest lap time, but you get 3 laps.
Yeah.
And then you've got a Grand Prix. You got to do, what's it, Luigi? No, it's not Luigi. It's got Flower Grand Prix. Start with a time trial.
Yeah, alright.
Nintendo 64, Maddface in the house.
I've been a jet rocker for like 3 weeks, and my hands are like 0 motor anymore.
Just push down. Oh, you're ready in time trials. So.
What?
I'll take your scores, sir.
Alright, to begin. Do we have some volume? Because I have a feeling that that's gonna have to play a part in this.
This is true. See? The engineer always comes to play. He's always on the music tip, aren't you?
I'm always thinking. You ever see me fidget like this? It means I'm thinking. I'm thinking of like multiple things. Alright.
Are you now?
Alright.
Begin, bro.
Let's not be tragic. Oh, that's right. You only get 8 characters in the original. I have a feeling not many people have DK. Oh no.
Lockie from Lonku is DK.
He's
the best time is Boffer.
Yeah, what character hasn't been used yet?
He was DK.
He was DK?
Yep, he was DK.
Okay.
We have
what
DK,
character
Toad.
hasn't been used?
We have DK, Toad, Yoshi, Mario.
No one's been Wario, Bowser.
No one's been Wario, Bowser,
I'll
Luigi.
be
No one's been
Bowser.
Luigi as
I'll
well.
Wario.
You really gonna be that douchebag?
If it's gonna piss you off. Oh wait.
Luigi Raceway. Yep.
Yeah,
no,
that's the
that's
one?
one. Yep.
Alright. Let's go. Man, it feels weird playing.
Here we go. Nintendo
Goddamn.
64 for the best lap time.
Oh, that's
And he
not
burns out.
good. Yeah.
Is it Wario or Wario? Wario. Okay.
God damn.
So Chris, what's some of your favorite songs?
Oh,
Like of all
come on,
time.
man. Favorite songs of all time.
Yeah, like top 3.
Recoil, Take It. Mainly because that was like one of the first dubstep songs I ever heard.
Yeah.
Anything like Skrillex when he first started, not hating on new Skrillex, it's just like that's what I used to listen to back then. I think like all of
Lamborghini
Skrillex's
was
stuff
wild.
is nuts.
The new stuff?
Huh?
Oh, the purple man, Skrillex Purple Lamborghini? with
I
Rick
think
Ross?
all the Skrillex stuff has been
Dude,
amazing
that
since
was
like
wild.
forever.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, third?
Third,
Number
sorry, I'm just focusing.
Yeah, nah, that's my job to put you off.
God damn.
Look at you and you're drifting.
Yeah, it's hard to hold this. Oh, come on.
Oh, lost all that momentum, bro.
Yeah. You gotta be like hell forceful with this jog. It's crazy.
Once you get to a certain point in a drift when it's already orange, it'll like oversteer you and skid you out.
Oh, really?
I think that's the point you're hitting. If you let go now,
Ah, I gotcha. Alright. Next lap is gonna be a better day.
Jeez, Miles got a trick in there. Chris got a tip.
Oh,
Not
I
many
love
people
Miles.
do.
See, like working with Miles is actually pretty cool. He did the video for when Marauder was in Adelaide, and oh my god, seeing like those kind of like visuals alongside of like that music, that was a cool experience for me. And this is basically when I was like Team Miles. I told all like the bass fucking people, was like, look, we can't have a bass show without him doing the like the video, purely for the fact that he put a visual representation of like what that music was and what that show was like.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Shout out to homie Miles.
yeah.
That's why I said yes when he said let's get down and do the show, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always brings his shit.
Yeah,
He knows what
yeah.
he's doing.
yeah.
What was your best time?
46,
46,
48.
48. 46. 48. Where do you sit? Oh, you're second, bro.
Oh, come on.
Yep, you're just under.
Boffer like took it away, didn't he? Yeah, 45, 12. Damn.
so you can quit.
You were Wario.
Yeah, so it was cool like working with Miles for like the visual aspect, 'cause that was
So click Motor Grand Prix.
Grand Prix.
Yep.
One person. Yep.
One person, sorry. Up. Click. Yep. 150.
Doing 150. Okay.
And you going Wario again?
Yeah, I'll go Wario.
Gotta stick to
Keep
it, bro.
consistent. He looks like such an asshole.
And then go Flower Cup.
Yeah.
Click that.
Toads?
All four.
All four, man. Good
Oh,
luck with it.
cool. Oh man, this.
Yeah. And
Let's-
you gotta
let's
come
get it.
fourth.
Uh.
Too good.
Oh, we're all Gucci.
Yeah, don't stress.
Go for
Oh, dude, I got the freaking head start. Thanks for the distraction, boys.
it. Loving it. And you managed to like not get rolled
Yeah.
every time I was getting the boost. Oh, you annihilated Bowser.
Yeah, I'll see you later, buddy.
Dude, Mad's coming with a force. Kicking in first.
My concentration face like next level right now.
Oh yeah, you're in deep concentration.
New song coming out, concentration face. It was funny because like I had a Mad Faces EP kind of plan, but like, kind of just didn't go in the direction I wanted because I wanted to
Why
like.
don't you bring out music? Can I just ask it? Like, why? Why the fuck don't you bring out music? Like, you have so much fucking music. There's a lot of producers in Adelaide know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No. What's the excuse, bro? I'm
lazy?
from day dot. You're so talented, bro. And
The thing is,
I'm a piece of shit too because I haven't either. But
you heard it first, ladies and gentlemen.
you know,
no, it was like
to an extent.
Because I was like making it businessy and like, you know, oh my god.
Oh, what the hell's that?
You get 5.
I didn't know you could get
Yeah.
5. That's
What?
weird.
You get 5.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
You drop one at once.
Does he like make a sound if you hit someone, like the new games?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Is there like a view back button? No.
No.
That sucks. Oh, if you press the front key, does that mean like he flies like one in front of him?
Nah, there's nothing new here.
So
bro.
green shells, if you push forward, it'll go forward. If you pull back, it'll go back.
So you can't throw bananas forward?
Sorry, yes, you can. Bananas will go forward.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Miles.
Alright, mate, okay. Clearly I don't know enough about 64 here, just saying. Banana right there. Whoa.
Yeah, you gotta cut that bitch off.
Final lap for first, man. Let's do it.
Oh my god, I
Oh.
stuffed it. Yeah. Yeah, he just threw a banana at me. What a
Yeah,
bastard.
you just got rolled.
Oh, crap.
And you missed one of the dial things and you just fucked out for no reason. What just happened there?
I fucked up.
Still second, bro. That's so
Yeah,
good,
but
though.
look where the leader is though. That annoys me.
So when do we reckon we can be hearing some of your dope tunes, bro?
Very soon. I've actually got a guy helping me out with like the visual aspect of the EP. Because as far as I'm concerned, like the music side of stuff is like done.
Yeah, kill it.
So I just last step is kind of like having the artwork and stuff to go with it.
And how do you feel about like labels to independent releases? Like, are you gonna try to search for a label?
No, I don't want
You
to
just wanna
touch a
drop
label.
independently?
Labels, what? Labels can create very good opportunities, but in terms of like sustaining you, god damn.
Come on, Chris, keep going. You got 4th to make through. You still got
That's
this,
it,
bro.
boys. That's
You
it.
still got this. You need to do it again. If not, bro, get it. Get it. Mario's
God
right there. Go
damn
through.
it. God
You got to
damn
get
it.
4th. Bro, you got 4th. At least
I
you
could have
advanced
had first, man. I was doing so well.
you right at the end.
Yeah.
Hey, I got rolled last time, so
Yeah, you go, Rob.
I've been having to go on this, and it is fucking hard, bro. It is very hard. So the fact that you advanced, it took me 3 times. Oh. But yeah, it is what it is.
God damn. Yeah, no, I'm going independent for this release, doing like distribution through DistroKid.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure you're aware of that. Basically just subscription, and you get to keep most of your profits. Well, you get to keep all your profits actually.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Shout out DistroKid. I've used them the whole time, man, independently, and I don't have an issue with them. They've always put up my music on the stores that I've asked. When I've needed to take
DistroKid's
one
like
down.
a really good utility for like people up and coming.
Yeah, at the end of the day, there's heaps of them. TuneCore, CD Baby. There's a few other ones, but look, for me, I felt DistroKid was the best, and you know, value for money.
Oh, that's
So,
right. It gives you food.
Bandcamp as well was a big one. So, yeah, them snowmans are gonna fuck you up.
Look at him. He's still peeking at you as a leaf.
Huh?
The snowman, like you knock it over and he just still sits there and looks at you.
Yeah,
So as you're
just to let you
running
know
away,
you killed it.
it's like, hey man,
I'm still here for.
summer ain't killing this bitch.
Yeah. We're still in the snow, eh? So, man, are you a movie guy? Like, what kind of movies do you vibe? Or are you more like
not
shows?
much of movie. I'm more of a show guy. I like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Bob's Burgers.
Oh, bro, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
The Office, like that's like my go to bed kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't you dare! Oh, I knew
Very
that
light.
was
Officer's
coming.
very
Come
stupid.
on!
Shoot for humor.
Another really good one is like Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I haven't watched it.
it's
but
like
I've seen
Office, but it's a female like lead star, and it's just like I don't know. I'm not like a big political guy, but like it's just funny like their take on like sexual harassment and stuff within the office, and then like she does all this cool shit.
Oh my god! You just knocked 2 of them in one.
I do all
That
of this
was
cool
sick.
stuff, and I'm still gonna get shit on.
You're first, bro.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna take one mistake.
Just hold it tight. Hold it tight.
I'm not even gonna power drift.
Oh.
Come on, take the bait. You go faster.
I was gonna say, is it giving you a massive boost
or
right
is it
now?
just like an FOV
Oh,
thing?
dude.
Oh, come
No,
on.
that was giving you a boost, bro. Yeah. Get through this. Get through this.
Yeah, no, it's an FO. It's like a fisheye thing, I think.
Come on, get them scores, bro. Get them points.
Where am I? Oh, I'm not gonna win. That's why.
Can you click it again?
Yeah, no, I want to drop it in front of him if I can get past him. Oh, see, this is what I'm saying. I do all this like elite move crap, and I still get shit on. Bullshit. Get rigged.
Yeah. The struggle is real. The struggle is real, people. I can feel the frustration.
You assholes
Hey,
are
man,
just
you held a
laid
really
back
good
and
lap.
watching.
Man, you held a good lap time there.
Yeah. Goddamn.
One was like 50 seconds. That's pretty good for a lap time in that lap, man.
Yeah.
You got some points on the board, man. You know, don't be too ashamed. And this is Vibe Science.
Yeah.
Starts coming up with progressions and percussion.
I wonder if anyone's ever done a remix of like the Mario Kart soundtrack.
I'm sure someone's done something to it.
Man, I'll nail this thing on like Switch. Oh, this is the one where if you fuck up, you go
Yes.
cool. Dude, you missed it. I was watching Freeslides play this, and he like threw a red shell and it came back down the hill and hit him.
Yes, I knocked myself
Yeah,
out. That
was,
sucked.
It was the best.
And it was in a moment of defeat, which was very upsetting.
That's a new thing I didn't know that like Blue Shell used to do, is like it would actually take out other people.
Yeah, I didn't know
I thought
that
it just
one,
skips everyone, just goes for the leader.
If it goes on a direct path, so if you get in its way, it'll fuck you up,
Yeah.
but it won't go for you necessarily until you're in front.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, knocked Peach out.
Dude, you got a thing against that, don't you?
Yeah, because she always fucking beats me, man.
She beats me, man.
God damn it, Peach. Got a love-hate relationship. She could be such a bitch.
Yeah, fair enough.
All the time, like I'm gonna win and then boom, there comes fucking Peach. Or Peach will shoot
You can
me
actually
with a
pull off
shell.
some pretty sick moves in the original. Like the new one is like so RNG based and like anything can kind of fuck you, but this is like if you hold things at the right time, you can take out people behind you. Like that.
It's good to
The
have
green shells bounce in this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, see? That's just...
Yeah, what happened, Chris? Did you shoot a shell and knock yourself out, did you?
Yeah, I don't know where I saw
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, that is karma at his finest.
It's because I'm playing this character, he's an asshole.
Well, yes, he is.
He
an
laughs
arsehole.
when he's in
I hate
pain.
Wario too.
That's disturbing.
Oh,
you're
that's
kidding me.
unfortunate.
Come
Got
on.
it, man. Come on. Third lap, bro.
Yeah. Rip. Bye-bye. Oh, you spin out even when that? You're kidding
Yeah.
me. Dude.
You're now 8th. Can you redeem yourself?
I need to get like an emulator on my PC and start playing this. This frame rate's killing me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we're kicking it back old school. Some 90s shit right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris is definitely redoing that. As you can see his reaction. His 8th. It just shows how you can be killing it and hey, I didn't finish it, so retry it, baby. Yeah, I know it's frustrating. You can see it on his face. But he's very determined and focused. You can get this, bro.
Oh, come on! Sweet
There ain't
Caroline.
no switch here now, bro. There ain't no switch here. Old school 64. Laid back segment in this
There's
bitch.
no control alt delete. What's going on? Although like the Switch never had that. I didn't even like play it much on like the Wii because of motion controls.
So what do you mainly play on Switch?
I'm playing like the new Pokemon at the moment. Like
What level are we at with new Pokemon World?
completed it.
I'm a few what year.
Like in terms of like
Yeah, would
story
it
and,
be
like,
like
the
not
gym and
Amber
stuff.
now? Is it like quadruple
Nah,
platinum?
it's Pokemon Sun and Moon or something. No,
Oh,
not
okay.
Sun and Moon. What's it called? Oh. I can't even remember what the hell the new Pokemon's called.
Mario just fucked you up though. That's what I
Yeah.
just saw.
Yeah, that was,
Damn, because you shot at him and he had the star flashing, and then I
That
don't
was
know
like
what
a-
happened. There was a malfunction.
I was like a plumber in an adult film and just took me from behind and scared. And there was no pizza involved. What the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Go get out
Oh,
of the kitchen. This is
Rose.
bullshit!
Come on, Chris.
Why are you talking to me?
You're in lap 2. I'll let you get a lap in front. I'll shut up. You got this, man. Watch out
Okay.
for the rocks. I've never really seen anyone get crushed with me, but god damn, it's funny when it's someone else.
I'm on the same level as Freesides, man. This is rock bottom.
Cold blooded. Shut up, my bro. T's probably the only one that will get that. Come on, man, press it. You're in 5th. Man, you've redeemed yourself. If you stay past 4, you advance to the next round. Bananas everywhere, man. Oh, Luigi leaving the bananas behind.
Right, this is a pain in the ass bit. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
There you go. That was a safety thing right there.
Stay off the edge.
Come on, give me some reds. Give me some reds.
Oh, makes
you,
3rd. That's 4 points.
you lucky green little leprechaun, you.
You miss every time, you poor bastard.
Yeah, terrible. Well, for future contestants on this show, if you want to redo a level, just come last. I just found the hack. Sorry. Edit this part out.
We keep everything in raw and transparent, how it should be.
Raw and transparent. In that case, here's my ass.
You're a classic. So, like, if you're not you're not movie, so what?
On
What do
TV
you-
show, I don't know, man.
No, not even TV show. Like, what do you do to unwind from music?
Music.
Apart from playing beer pong with Ryan. Shout out my boy Ryan.
Well, beer pongs. I'm either like doing music, playing a little bit of Rocket League, or I'm playing with like my daughter. My little girl not demands a lot of attention, but wants to have something to do with me. So
Yeah, well, of course you want to
I
give
mean,
your
she'll
daughter
come into the
attention.
office and tell me, "Oh, come on, Dad, you spent enough time in here. Let's go play hide and seek or something." And bless her little soul with that. Once my daughter used underneath the sheets in our bed as our hiding spot 3 times in a row. And God forbid, she goes, "How did you find me?" Oh, just a random guess.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if I look for too long, she gets impatient and she starts like squealing and doing a fake laugh. Like,
Yeah.
ha ha ha! It's not funny anymore. Come get me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, hurry up, hurry up.
Yeah.
Chris, you went from 1st to 6th.
Yeah, it's a strategy. It's good. I'll get back to you on that.
I was gonna say I'd love to hear it. Oh, dude, you're gonna let Mario bully you around in 7th? Yes, kick Peach's ass. DK wanted to destroy you with a banana. Oh, you got him back quick.
Oh man!
Oh, come on, man. Boost.
Does it knock people out of the way if you boost into them?
No, but you moved. Ah.
Oh. In the newer games, you can use boost and knock people off like platforms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Actually, me and Ryan were playing it a little while ago, and he got really cocky because he kept winning. So I boosted into his ass.
Go, bro, go, 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 go. Oh!
God damn! I can't just make me 4th!
You could have.
More embarrassing being 6th and 4th.
Wow, you could have shot
It's
past
more.
both.
Oh,
Look, I don't know if anyone retried that call. Yeah.
that makes me feel good.
So this is for overall score, just so you know.
God damn. This mad is mad. Fuck.
It's the definition of Maddface right here.
Coming through us the Maddface invasion. Have you heard that before? Can't remember who they are, but like their branding was like Mad as in M-A-D-D. And they got a couple of songs and it was like Maddface Invasion. And
No.
then, I don't know.
You gotta show me after that.
Yeah, I will. My manager found it. He sent it to me. He's like, "Dude, this needs to be in your intro because like there's a whole heap of dudes screaming, coming through. It's a Maddface invasion."
Whoa, watch out for them shells, bro. I thought one was
What
about to
the
knock
hell?
you. Oh.
Oh, he just pulled at me.
Dropped a banana on you. Oh.
That worked in my
Chris,
favor.
currently
actually.
in 8th. Can redeem himself.
I'm not redeeming myself.
If
The
he
moment I
stays on the
redeem
track.
myself, the moment my EP will drop.
There's some people that would be like, maybe, especially with those bounce comments.
Yeah. There was a dislike button on SoundCloud, motherfucker. I'd be slapping it. Talk shit about my beloved 4x4 bass offbeat
You're a classic.
with a vocal acapella that was ripped off of YouTube.
One lap to catch up.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Blue Shell.
That was wild, bro.
Oh, everything wants to kill me!
He even got the lightning bolt. That's
Your
how
neighbors
much I
asleep
feel
now.
sorry for you.
Oh, just let me come forth. As if you guys don't have like the did not finish. Oh my god, boys, we're coming forth!
Like, shoot!
Oh, wait!
Oh, you kicked him over the line!
God damn it! What the hell? Oh man.
I'm glad that we can witness these moments. He prayed to God, and it came true. Thank you, Jeebus.
Don't do this. Oh god damn. Alright, take this thing away from me.
And I think you got a point.
Did I? Well, I got what, 4 points? One for every. Oh, how did I
You
get
came
8?
4th, 8th. So 4th,
8 points, not 8. There's not 27 races.
Wario.
Well, it's alright. You can put. Can't you like cut this bit out and put it on Pornhub? White kid gets fucked by Nintendo Mario Kart.
Chris, that was actually really exciting to watch. and
Yeah, I
entertaining.
bet.
That's what Chris got. Terrible.
Terrible,
Nah,
yeah.
it wasn't too bad, to be honest. Chronic gave up.
Did he?
Shout out Cron, but yeah, he was like, fuck this, and he gave up.
I love Chronic. I need to catch up with him again. I know he's a super busy dude. Hey, COVID. That means he's stuck in Adelaide.
Yeah, he's stuck in Adelaide, man.
I'm
he's
hitting him
he's
up.
rocking it on the south side. Hit him up.
Hell
He
yeah.
built a studio at his mum's.
See?
I told you that last time. You fucking forgot.
Well, it's my turn to visit his studio
God
now.
damn it. Yeah, just go down. He'll
I'm
be
gonna
helping.
rock at his door. Like, hey man, you remember me?
No, hit him up because he's doing his new thing, dog. He'll tell you all about it. It's fucking dope, bro. You should hear some of the beats. He showed me him. Fucking wild. He just put out a clip which was insane.
Is that like that trap project he was working on?
Yeah, yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty much. And then
Yeah, he sent me some stuff for that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's kind of re-bringing that back, but I'll let him. He spilt that.
Yeah.
Can't wait. That's dope. It'd be coming out by this time, and yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
Man, it's that point, and I just want to say thanks for coming on the fucking show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We really
Pleasure.
appreciate it from the Laidback.
Thank you,
crew.
Willow.
And yeah, man, we wish you all the success and fucking, joy and love and everything else heading into the future. Man, this is really a moment that we just want to give to you, and anything that you want to say to anyone out there, kind of your final Maddface words for this time. Definitely going to come back, so that's a given.
Hey mom, hey dad, hey Lou, hey Mario, hey Josh, hey Mitchell, hey Elizabeth. Hello everybody, I love you all. Anyone who's watching this and is curious on me, it's probably because I've met you and hugged you and shook your hand before, and I love everybody. I never have disrespect towards anyone. I have a lot of respect to yourself and Miles. Yeah. Watch this space. I hope you enjoy what I got coming. If you like it, follow me, subscribe to me, whatever you need to do. Last mention is all proceeds to the new Maddface stuff is going towards the Lambert family fundraiser, which I'm doing for my mum and dad. So kind of give my mum one last hurrah and give my dad some financial assistance. So just plugging that in there quickly. Thank you everybody. Thank you Laidback boys.
Yeah,
appreciate
dude.
it.
And look, anything that we can do to help out your mum's cause and, to help, like, definitely we're going to support the pages and we'll be letting people know, that you got the GoFundMe and stuff to help her out.
Mad love.
Because she is, I always say, the definition of a lotus flash. A beautiful woman, man. She always prevails the shit that she goes through. Then I gotta say that. No, we're getting deep. But man, what is your final quote? You got one quote for me? I know you always got some weird, crazy quotes in the studio. You got one for 'em or what? What's your final quote?
What's your favorite quote of mine?
You're putting me on the spot right now, man.
You put me on the spot. I'm fuck you, man.
Yeah, you
ain't getting away with this shit.
Shit, I already just go. I got the lotus part. That was sick. What was that one you always say about music and the happy notes? There's that one you always say about the happy note.
Yeah.
You say, oh man, you could be your quote. The one you always say is like, oh, you could be a happy note or a sad, so choose to be a happy one. Yeah. I remember you used to say that a fair bit to me. Probably not along the same lines of those exact words, but you always used to say the happy note.
Yeah, when we used to talk about the minor.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So shout out to the happy notes.
Yeah.
We out. 3 Sides Maddface, Laidback Studios. Another episode down. Just where it's at.
You know what?
See you back.
Here's my quote. Stay mad, San Diego.
You're a fucking idiot. You guys gonna rip out some shit like that. And he flips the question back at my face. That's an arsehole right there.
I was like, fuck you, man. Because I was like.